Leading doctors call this the most powerful longevity drug out there. And I'm about to show you what 23 million people discovered. Just 11 minutes a day of the right movements build strength, energy, and the ability to live life exactly the way you want. What I'm doing right now, these 8-pound bicep curls, proves why. Here's the thing. I'm using 8-pound weights. Sounds too light, doesn't it? I mean, these are the weights you see that look tiny, tucked away in the bottom rack of the gym. But what research really shows about light weights and longevity, it'll surprise you. I'm going to show you the one exercise that actually predicts how long you'll live independently and why balance might matter more than strength and how to build both at the same time. And I'll prove why 11 minutes beats an hour at the gym, backed by 70 years of real science and what leading edge doctors are saying how these weights can add years to your life. So let me tell you why these 8-pound weights are way more powerful than you think. Look, you've seen the ads. Heavy barbells, ripped bodybuilders. The message is always the same. Lift heavy or go home. But here's what the research on aging and strength actually tells us. For people over 60, light weights done regularly, that's what builds the functional strength that extends your active years. Heavy weights build bulk. Light weights build what actually matters, moving without pain, staying balanced, remaining active and independent. We're not trying to impress anybody at the gym. We're building the strength that lets you do what you love without any limitations. I'm Andy. I'm a certified group fitness instructor. I spent years teaching people over 60 this proven program. It's called 5BX60, 11 minutes of integrated movements that build complete functional strength. And here's what I've learned after teaching hundreds of students. When you give people a program that actually works, that's backed by science, that respects their bodies, that delivers real results, they transform. Simple as that. This is episode 1 of a 6-part New Year's series. Over the next 6 episodes, I'm going to show you exactly how this program works, how to progress safely, and how to build the strength, energy, and freedom that you deserve. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. You don't want to miss any of this. Today, I'm showing you all 5 movements. You'll see how each one builds a specific type of strength that doctors link to living longer and living better. And you'll see how they work together as a complete system. And you'll understand what's actually possible for you. 5BX60 is built on what leading longevity doctors keep telling us. Exercise is hands down the single most powerful longevity drug for people over 60. Not supplements, not medications, movement. And it's not just the 5 core exercises, it's targeted muscle development, like those bicep curls that I showed you, all designed specifically for people over 60. This builds strength to move freely, balance to prevent falls, endurance for daily life, and the confidence to live on your terms, doing what you want when you want without asking anyone for help. Let's start with the foundation, the movement that keeps you mobile and pain-free. Movement 1 is toe touches with bends, okay? Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to reach down and touch your toes, or as close as you can get. And then bend your knees and touch the floor if you want to. Stand back up. That is 1 rep. This single movement handles your flexibility and lower body strength at one go. No complicated routines, no expensive equipment. And here's what this actually does for your life. You can bend down and pick up groceries without wincing, tie your shoes without struggling, pick something off the floor without needing any help. These aren't small things. This is freedom. Here's something that'll get your attention. Research shows that people who can't get up and down from the floor have a significantly higher mortality rate. But this movement keeps you sharp. It keeps you free. Reach, touch your toes, bend your knees, touch the floor. One movement, multiple benefits. That's how a proven system works. Movement one, done. Here's what makes functional strength different from what most programs teach. Now, traditional gym equipment, it's designed for 25-year-olds who are chasing muscle mass, not people over 60 protecting their quality of life. Weight machines force your body into fixed positions that completely ignore joint issues, limited range of motion, and decades of wear and tear. And here's the kicker. Those machines isolate single muscles, but that is not how you move in real life. When you pick up a grocery bag, you're using your legs, your back, your core, your arms, everything working together all at once. And that is functional strength. That's what 5BX60 builds with every single movement. Now let's build the core strength that protects everything. Movement 2, crunches. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor, hands behind your head or on your chest. You're going to lift your shoulders off the ground, squeeze your abs at the top, and then lower back down with control. You need a floor and your body weight. That's all. Core strength isn't about six-pack abs. Let's be real. It's about getting out of a chair without using your hands, maintaining balance so you don't fall, protecting your spine when you move. This is the strength that keeps you upright and independent. Studies show that core strength is one of the strongest predictors of maintaining your ability to care for yourself as you age. This movement builds exactly that. In 5BX60, this movement builds the core stability you need for every other movement in the program and every activity in your life. It's integrated. It's purposeful. Lift those shoulders, squeeze those abs, lower back down. No equipment. No wasted motion. Movement 2, complete. Now let me show you how to choose the right weight for maximum results. Here's how to choose the right weight from 5BX60 and why it matters for living longer and better. For upper body exercises, bicep curls, shoulder presses, arm movements, most people over 60 will use between 2 and 10 pounds. Start light. If you can knock out 12 to 15 reps and it feels too easy, bump it up by 2 pounds. If you're struggling to complete 8 reps with good form, go down. For lower body exercises, squats, lunges, you can use slightly heavier weights, typically 5 to 15 pounds, because your legs are stronger. Here's why this matters. Research shows that consistent strength training with proper form, not maximum weight, is actually what reduces mortality risk. We're building the strength that extends your active years. Light weights, good form, consistent effort, that's the formula that works. Here's what research tells us about time and results. The research on aging and exercise is crystal clear. People over 60 need consistency way more than duration. 11 minutes every single day builds more strength and creates better habits than those sporadic hour-long gym sessions twice a week. 5BX60 respects you've got a life to live. 11 minutes at home every day. That's how you build lasting strength and keep it for years. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Now, let's build the back strength that eliminates pain and protects your spine. Movement 3, Superman. Lie face down with your arms stretched straight out in front of you. You're going to lift your arms and your chest and your legs off the ground all at the same time. Hold it for a moment, then lower everything back down with control. This movement, just you and gravity, builds strength in your entire posterior chain, your lower back, your glutes, and your shoulders. And here's what a strong back actually delivers for you. less pain, better posture, the ability to do yard work, carry things, travel, move through life without any limitations or fear. Back pain is one of the leading causes of disability in older adults. This movement prevents that. This movement keeps you active and pain-free. In 5BX60, this movement balances the core work from the crunches and sets up the upper body strength that you're going to build next. Everything works together. Lift everything up, hold it, lower back down. That's functional back strength being built right now. Movement 3, complete. Here's why exercising at home changes everything. People who exercise at home have higher adherence rates. They stick with it longer. They get better results. Not because the exercises are somehow magical, but because they actually do them consistently. 5BX60 gives you a proven system. You're at home. You're following clear instructions. You're not comparing yourself to anyone. You're building strength at your own pace, at your own space. Now here's the most efficient upper body movement ever designed. Movement 4, push-ups. Hands and shoulders width apart. Body in a straight line. Lower your chest towards the ground with control, then push back up. If regular push-ups are too difficult right now, do them on your knees or against the wall. The goal in this movement is progress. Push-ups work your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, and your core all at the same time. It's the most efficient upper body movement in existence. And this is the strength that actually matters in real life. Pushing yourself up from the floor, opening heavy doors, lifting yourself out of bed, getting up off a chair. This is independence. Research shows that people who can do push-ups have significantly lower cardiovascular disease risks. Let me tell you something personal about why this matters so much to me. I'm 78 years old, and I've learned this the hard way. I've fought cancer. I've struggled with back pain that made simple movements feel impossible. And there were days I honestly wondered if I'll ever feel strong again. But 5BX60 changed my life. Not overnight, but consistently over time. 11 minutes I could actually do. Movements that didn't destroy my back, but made it stronger. A system that I could stick with even on my worst days. That's why I'm so passionate about teaching this program. I'm not just some instructor showing you exercises. I'm a coach who believes in your potential to get stronger. I know what it's like to struggle, to hurt, to wonder if getting stronger is even possible anymore. I'm living proof it is. 5BX60 gives you exactly what you need. 11 minutes is enough to build real strength. Body weight and light weights protect your joints while building functional capacity. 5 integrated exercises give you complete fitness without overwhelming complexity. This program delivers what's most important, the ability to live life on your own terms. Now, let's finish strong with a movement that ties everything together. Movement 5 is cardio. I'm jumping rope. You can run in place, march in place, do jumping jacks, whatever elevates your heart rate. The goal is to stay moving, to get your heart moving. Your heart doesn't care what equipment you're using. It only cares that you're moving and that your heart rate is up. Cardiovascular fitness keeps your heart healthy. It improves circulation. It builds the endurance that you need for walking, for climbing stairs, for traveling, keeping up with daily life, doing what you love without any limitations. The research is crystal clear. Cardiovascular fitness is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live and how well you'll live. This movement builds exactly that. And you can do this anywhere, in your living room, in your backyard, in a hotel room when you're traveling. There's no excuses. No equipment, just this. Just movement that protects your heart. And 5BX60 cardio completes the system. You've built flexibility, core strength, back strength, upper body strength. Now you're conditioning your cardiovascular system. 5 movements, complete fitness. 11 minutes. That's all it takes. Movement 5, complete. Now here's exactly how to get started, no matter where you are right now. You just watched all 5 movements of 5BX60. Toe touches with bends, crunches, Superman, push-ups, cardio. And here's the beautiful thing. It doesn't matter if you haven't exercised in 20 years or if you're already active. This program meets you exactly where you are. This is the 5BX60 chart. It lays out everything, beginner to advanced. You start at your level. You progress at your pace. No guessing, no confusion. Just a clear path forward. This is a scientifically proven program used over 23 million people with 11 minutes a day and updated. These aren't random exercises. They're 5 integrated movements designed to work together, and lightweights proven to build specific strength markers that predict how long you'll live independently. Here's what I can guarantee. 5BX60 will make you feel better. Not might, will. I can't guarantee you'll live longer. Nobody can do that. But leading longevity doctors agree. Exercise is the most powerful longevity drug we have. And they say it can make you live longer. This program builds what matters most, the ability to do what you love without limitations, quality of life, freedom, living on your terms, the strength and energy that you can have right now. I'm a coach who believes in your potential to get stronger. At 78, after fighting cancer and back pain, I know what's possible. I've taught this to hundreds of students. I've watched people transform, and I know you can too. If you're healthy and ready, this is for you. If you're new to exercise or returning after time away, check with your doctor first. That's always a smart move. You're not alone in this. This is a community, the Aging Strong community, and we're building it together. I'm here to help you every step of the way. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, subscribe to Aging Strong and hit that notification bell. This is episode 1 of a 6-part series. New episodes drop every week and you don't want to miss any of them. And second, download your free 5BX60 chart. It's in the description below, or visit 5bx60.com. This chart is your roadmap, whether you're a complete beginner or already active. It shows you exactly where to start and then how to progress. And third, join our community, our newsletter at 5bx60.com. You'll get tips and motivation, success stories from other members, and exclusive content that I don't share anywhere else. And fourth, leave a comment right now and tell me which of these 5 movements will be most challenging for you. I read every single comment. I respond to as many as I can, and your questions help me create better content for this community. And fifth, if this video helped you, hit that like button. It tells you to share this with more people who need it. And that's how we grow this community of people committed to staying strong. And watch this video, my complete 5BX60 beginner's guide. Click on it and I'll walk you through every movement step by step, show you how to progress safely, and give you everything you need to start building real functional strength today. This is Aging Strong. Let's build the strength that matters. Let's build the life you deserve. And let's do this together.